welcome to Lindy Academy. It is July 2nd, 2015. My name is Ben Yao.
Christine Wei.
And this is the Intermediate Advanced Lindy 2 Review. The theme of the month is wait for it, meaning we're waiting for the endpoints. So as an example, if I don't give an endpoint, that's how we would say, that's what we call like free space. So the idea is I'm going to learn how to give the follow free space.
And for follows to recognize that, hey, there's free space I can play with instead of rushing through to the endpoint.
And then there's also going to be times where the follow can ask for the free space, and then leads we want you to listen. We didn't get to that this week, we'll get to that next week. So for this week, the first drill was called, we were just leaving her there. Leaving her there. Leave her there. So out of basic, one, this is my normal basic.
And 4, 5.
If I do the basic again, I'm working through a counterbalance. 6, 7, 8. Versus the second time, I'm going to decelerate from 5 to 8. So she's at a dead stop. I want her to stop right on that spot on 1. If she stops earlier, we might counterbalance and she'll come in. Or if I don't stop her at all, she's going to go out. So there's a little bit of a, you got to negotiate that there. Okay?
And follow taking, again, taking the smaller steps on the 5, 6, or taking the steps where your lead is setting you so that you can actually feel that deceleration. So if you take really big steps, you're kind of going to override all the messaging he's trying to present.
That's a good override. 1, 2, here's me, decelerate, right there, blah, blah. And then we started with just a little bit of a stop-off pulse. And then the transition, 7, 8, start the counterbalance and engage. 1, so I can work through it. So the analogy was you don't want to screech the brakes and you don't want to start squealing the wheels. 1, 2,
burning
3,
out.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3,
Okay, follow
5,
waiting
7,
for him to actually overcome your counterbalance to step forward on 1, 2 instead of just jumping out to your seats.
Okay. Next one we did was the crazy knees, the heavy pulse, heavy pulse.
Down,
Notice
down,
the
down.
thing we talked about most is the foot placement. And clap the cymbals on your knees.
Yes. You're like one of those old monkey toys.
Yes.
Yeah, it's creepy. I don't know.
With the hat, with that little hat too,
Yeah.
yeah. So crazy knees, that's the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start deceleration. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we did it in an 8-count pass. We talked a lot about the 8-count pass versus the 6-count pass. What I'm going to basically do is just lead her slowly through, not as fast as a Lindy basic or 6-count pass. And I will change the pulse to take her out of her normal footwork of a 6-count basic or 8-count basic. So, it'll look like this for my basic. 5, 6.
Feel the deceleration already. Okay, and I feel lean forward, but kind of, there's a little bit of a pushback from him to keep me from going straight through.
Okay. Then we did it with crazy knees also. Boom. Down. 1, 2, remember the count. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8. 1. I'm going to cut that basic. One more time. 1, 2, 7, 8, 1. Okay? And
Whoa, sorry.
And remember, for the safety of all, do not wear your mics when you dance.
No microphones.
No microphones. Thank you guys.